Running or walking for life, literally, that's the goal of an upcoming race this weekend in Maumee. Today we have Niké, Licata, and Amanda Held to talk about how the event came together and how it aims to help so many people here in our community. Now, Christian's Corner Foundation Run for Life event is what this is. I named it for your son, Christian, who took his life in the military. And Amanda will talk to you. Amanda Held with Hooves will talk to you a bit about your program. But the run this weekend is at the Dana Center there, right in Maumee, right beside 475. How did this all come about? First of all, Christian passed away how long ago?
It was December 7th of 2020.
And it was very unexpected. He was up in the military, up in Alaska, was it?
Yep. His post was in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. And he was supposed to come home on leave in December. And it was during COVID, right? So they went through a lot while they were out there, lockdown. And then, of course, being in Anchorage, as it gets towards the holidays, it gets darker, 4 hours of daylight, not much happening there. And you add to that some relationship issues and loneliness and of course, you know, something unexpected happened, and now I learned that it's not something that's so unusual. Yeah,
Amanda, you deal with veterans and their PTSD using the horses as therapy, and it's been very successful. COVID just flipped our entire society on its butt. How have you seen that in the last few years?
Absolutely. Well, we say connection is one of the key components of preventing suicide. And isolation just adds fuel to an already blazing fire. So I think a lot of times people are feeling certain ways, but then they have people they can be around and they can reach out to. And so if you're somebody who lives alone and you already have problems, but you're maybe managing by going to coffee on Tuesdays or volunteering somewhere, and you can't do that anymore, it just lets everything rise to the surface. And they say it takes only 10 seconds without hope to start having thoughts of taking your life.
We've talked with veterans that are out of the service, that are having trouble being back in that. But like, it's alarming to see actual on-duty in military having this problem. But like, I can see how it would be very depressing up in Alaska.
Yeah, you know, it's not until it happens to you, you start to do your research and try to figure out, you know, what happened to my son. And once I realized the statistics of the suicide with active military and reserves, and then the fact that it was twice as bad with the veteran population, I thought, I have to do something, because if I am totally naive to this, then other people are. And if I'm going to get through this, I have to stop other people from taking that as the option. There has to be different ways, and that's when I started doing my research and learning about programs like Amanda's with Hooves and Task Force 20 and Revitalize Fitness, Veterans Matter. There's so many organizations out there to help people, and we need to just draw awareness to it and then get people the help that they need.
So Christian's Corner Foundation run, tell us about the run, what time and everything. So this Saturday.
Yep, it's this Saturday. It's at Dana World Headquarters in Maumee. So it's the building that says People Finding a Better Way. It's a great trail around the campus there. Beautiful. We have a silent auction and a pet adoption. We have the guys from Revitalize Gym coming out. They're going to do some special kind of activities. I'll leave it at that. We have some entertainment. We have Gravity Dance Company, Carmen Miller singing, and we have an honor ceremony, which is just beautiful. And of course, Bill Poiri playing the bagpipes, so good.
Yeah, so it's a run, it's to raise money for veterans' mental health services, and what's neat about it is it's also a celebration of Christian's life and a celebration of just veterans everywhere. All right, we'll be right back. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.